here because you want to be irresistible to that guy that you want. Or maybe you just want to be irresistible to most men, even if it's just for the attention so you have more options. It doesn't matter what the reason is, but you're here for that. And that is exactly what I am going to give you today. I'm going to go through 4 types of girls that guys irrefutably cannot resist. Because there are some girls who are really killing out here, and then there are some girls who are very close, but they're struggling at the last hurdle. So I'm just going to push you over that line. Starting with the first girl that guys absolutely love is the expressive girl. True confidence is having the ability and having the courage to express yourself. And not just the cliche things of, politics, maybe art, which is all great, but be able to express yourself within dating or relationship with him, or even sexually with him. Are you afraid to say, hey, I like you? Or do you have the courage to say, hey, I really enjoy spending time with you? And the reason guys love this is because it means he can get to know who you are, not the front that maybe you might put up in front of everybody else, especially in a public setting, or who you may come across on social media. He wants to know who you truly are as a person. Guys spend a lot of time trying to figure a woman out. What she likes, what she doesn't like, what she's into, what she really can't stand. Because obviously if he likes you, he wants to invest in ways to connect with you the best. And so if you are someone who can express the things that you do like, whether it's in him or what he does or what you're into, you're basically just giving him a treasure map to your heart. A treasure map to get your approval. I know, it's kind of cute. Right? Now I get what you may be thinking, but Kit, I know plenty of girls who are just as expressive, but then guys are so intimidated or they're scared off by it. Well, that's because how you express yourself is what makes all the difference. There are plenty of ways to communicate something. In fact, most of what we're communicating to someone isn't even through what we say, but it's how we're saying it. It can make the difference between coming across as confident, as engaging, as articulate, and then coming across as maybe a bit loud, a bit obnoxious, and a bit distasteful. And there's one simple guidance to follow no matter what you're saying. It is always going to help you come across in a great light. Even if you find yourself getting riled up in a conversation and you have a really strong point to make about something you're really passionate about, whether it's about yourself or in the world or art or politics or music, all you need to do before you say that sentence in your head is take a deep breath. That's it. It's that simple. That's all you need to do. And it sounds so simple, but it works like a charm. And you'll notice that all the great speakers do this. Michelle Obama, Oprah Winfrey, even Greta Thunberg. And she's a perfect example because she's so passionate and even so angered about the effects that we're having on climate change. But she still manages to express herself in a way that is more welcoming and encouraging for the cause, as opposed to antagonizing. And this energy is something that guys cannot get enough of. This next girl that a guy cannot resist is the fitness girl. Yes, how could this one not be on the list? Guys are attracted to women who take care of themselves, who are in great shape. Now, of course, I'm not saying that you need to be coming across like you're an athlete or that you have a crazy six-pack. That's not what I'm saying. But I'd be lying to you if I said that guys don't really appreciate a woman who takes care of her body, takes care of her mind, takes care of her spirit, because when you train, that's what you're doing. And let's just be real, this is an attractive trait in men as well, not just women. Because have you ever noticed when a really fit girl walks past, it's not just the guys who look at her, but it's also the girls that look at her. And it's not even just about the physical aspect, the benefits of being with a girl who's in really great shape, but also there's a mental shift that happens when you become this kind of individual. People who are usually really on it with their fitness, they're usually very punctual, which means that they're on time. They're often very reliable. They often have a lot of self-discipline. It means that they're consistent. It means that they move in a very purposeful way. It means that they have drive in them, because to be someone who's really into their fitness, it's not just about the training inside the gym, but it's also the eating habits you have outside of the gym, getting enough sleep, drinking enough water. You have to incorporate all of these things to develop yourself in this area. So yes, of course, while the physical aspect is something that guys are attracted to, arguably what the most attractive thing about this kind of girl is the mindset that she has, the mindset that comes with this. This is the kind of girl who not only can inspire him to become better in his fitness goals, but also can inspire him to do better in other areas of his life. This next type of girl that guys absolutely adore is the positive girl. In life, there are two kinds of people. There are energy drainers and there are energy chargers. If you are someone who can be the energy charger, you're not only going to attract guys to you, but you're also going to attract friendships, opportunities, favors, people who want to help you in your endeavors, who want to support you. Because look, everybody's working hard to make their way. And especially guys, because guys know they have to develop and build some kind of value to attract the kind of woman that they want. And so if you can be that positive person, if you can be that person who looks at the glass and says it's half full as opposed to half empty, this is someone who is going to be a source of energy for him. Because if he's the kind of person who likes to give to the girl that he's with, he's going to really value the kind of girl who wants to give back to him as well. The girl who encourages him to be his best, the girl who rejuvenates him spiritually. That kind of energy is infectious and men cannot help but be drawn to it. The next kind of girl that guys cannot get enough of is the sweet girl. Now, what makes a girl cute? Yes, her appearance, and she may be attractive, but that's actually not what makes her cute to a lot of men. What makes a girl cute is how sweet she is, how kind she is. That's actually the #1 personality that men have said that they value in a woman who is kind, who is sweet. Of course, the person that you want to come home to is someone who is a sweet individual. Now, let's not get it twisted, because a lot of the time we can confuse kindness for weakness. Being someone who is sweet is not being someone who gets walked all over. Being sweet is someone who is thoughtful and generous with their energy and effort to the circle of people that she cares about, but also allows the chance for other people to be one of those in that circle. She believes that everyone is capable of being there and will give most people the benefit of the doubt. But of course, if somebody shows to not be appreciating her level of generosity and isn't reciprocating in the same manner, then she is going to take a step back, because that person isn't good for her energy. She won't attack them or deliberately try and have some confrontation, because she realizes that all that does is manifest negative energy in her. And the girl who is sweet is going to be the girl who doesn't choose to go down that path. Now, I have a slight confession to make, because I told you that there were 4 types of women that guys can't resist. And there's actually one more. And this type of girl, this 5th type of girl, is the kind of girl that all the guys are chasing. It's the kind of woman that always gets the commitment, always gets the investment from the best kind of guys that she chooses. Is the kind of girl who incorporates all of the types I just described. She is a combination of these 4. She does know how to be sweet and be a positive individual. She does know how to look after herself and her fitness and express herself in a way that is warm and encouraging, as opposed to combative and very challenging. So I'm going to challenge you. And don't worry, I'm not going to ask you to have some kind of overnight transformation, but I want you to reflect, to what degree do you have these 4 types of women in you? And I want you to be honest with yourself. If you feel that there's an area that you're lacking, all you have to do is start paying more attention to that area. Just start being aware of it more, and naturally, because of your energy flowing into that intention, you're going to grow in that area. But of course, if you want to maximize your potential of attracting that great guy that you want, working on all 4 of these areas is only going to benefit you. All you have to do, take the first step. And if you feel you want to be led through step by step when you are dating a guy that you want, then enroll in my Claim Your Man program below, because I do exactly just that. Thanks for tuning in. See you in the next episode. And as always, keep listening.